Well, welcome to our video series of Why Do Kids Need Braces? This is the first video we're going to do. My name is Dr. Jon Caulfield. I practice here at Epic Dentistry in Littleton, Colorado. And this first video is about how modern culture has really driven the need for orthodontics. And we see that with kids everywhere nowadays, that it seems like all of them have crowded teeth and small jaws, and so there's a lot of need for that. And in this time of crisis right now, we have the COVID-19 and all these global crises going on, but there's been a silent crisis that's been happening for probably a couple hundred years now, ever since the industrialization of our country. And it's the silent crisis is that there's a lot of kids that aren't eating well, aren't sleeping well, aren't breathing well. And so when kids don't get to do that, all of a sudden we start to see that 9 out of 10 Americans are suffering from one or more of the conditions that you're seeing on the screen here. Everything from ADHD activity in children all the way to Alzheimer's and dementia. So in all aspects of life, our health is severely affected. And one of the biggest things is, can we breathe? Can we sleep? Does our tongue have enough room to do what it's supposed to do? And if it doesn't, these are the kind of the side effects of what that happens. So as we look forward, we want to ask ourselves why. Why do we see so many people on medications and so many kids nowadays that aren't healthy? And we just have to go back a few hundred years, and we saw that our skulls were very well developed. We ate different diets. We breathed through our nose. Our tongue made plenty of room. We had all the room for 32 teeth in our mouth. Our jaws were bigger, and we had no problems. We had no need for orthodontists at that point. And then came along Western influence, and we used, we stopped breastfeeding and nursing as much as in the old days. A child would stay in mother's arms or in a sling and always be near and protected from any danger. And then whenever the child wanted to eat, it was breastfeeding exclusively until, the child got to age where they could start to eat hard foods. And then bottle feeding came along, which even though it has conveniences, it also creates a lot of problems because it's a totally different position for the tongue. The liquid now dumps down the throat, and the baby's just trying not to gag and is not really swallowing and using the tongue to drink appropriately and correctly. And then on top of that, we have all these soft food, Gerber diets, melt-aways, everything that we just put in the mouth, and the baby never really has to forcefully use their tongue, grow their jaw, and grow their bone. And so they don't have the correct development and growth that we're looking for. And kids start looking like this. We start seeing kids that look tired. They look unhealthy. They look sleepy. They look like they're not gaining, they're gaining too much weight. They're not gaining enough weight. They breathe through their mouth. They just don't seem like they're healthy. And if we look at other cultures that have not been westernized, well, we start to see that they have big, broad, beautiful, natural smiles. They have natural diets. They're breastfed for a long time. There are so many things that are done more naturally that really change in how these children develop into adults and whether they would need or not need orthodontics down the road. And the reason that the tongue is so important, and the reason that eating correctly and breathing through the nose are so important, is that the tongue is really what creates and shapes that upper jaw. It's the scaffold. It creates the construction of the upper jaw wider, broader, and beautiful. And so we need that tongue to do the right thing at the right time in the right place to get the right face. And so, we don't see babies eating like this. They should be eating, solid foods, hard foods, beef jerky, broccoli, carrots, learning how to crunch with their tongue and press with their tongue and really use their tongue. And as they learn to correctly eat and swallow, their tongue expands and widens that upper jaw and makes plenty of room for all those beautiful teeth that are going to come in to be straight and have space and not need the braces to correct all the crowding and the unlevelness and so forth. So if this video has been interesting to you, if you want to learn more about this, if you have children in your home that need this help, or if you have children that have already kind of grown out of this and now need more help, please come visit us at Epic Dentistry. Go ahead and click on the YouTube. If you want to watch this in YouTube, you can subscribe to our channel and like the video, hopefully. Our website is also there, myepicsmile.com. But again, we're in Littleton, Colorado. Please give us a call. We look forward to working and partnering with you. Thanks.